Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the Fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoe.
Hey everybody, welcome back to a quick beer review. Another budget beer. This is actually beer a couple people have asked me to review. Mike was the first person to ask me to do it. A couple other people have said to do it. And the beer is Michelob Ultra. Michelob Ultra is a big deal in the travel baseball circuit. Plenty of moms and dads that I see at travel baseball tournaments have Michelob Ultra in their coolers at all times. So I've partaken in some Michelob Ultra drinking. I haven't had it enough to I wouldn't know this beer blind, but I've had it a couple times. It is per the can 4.2%. It's weird because isn't Michelob Ultra put together as a low carb or low calorie beer, but 4.2%, this is like drinking a Coors Light. There's no difference, but whatever. Anything else? See, bottom of the can for freshness date. Let's see here. 04 February 23. So we're in October. This thing's fresh to death. So, yeah. Travel baseball parents love them some Michelob Ultra. I don't know if it's the moms that like it, and so the dads just go along with it. Who knows? But I don't mind it. It's light macro lager. It is really light too. This is another beer. I've never poured this into a glass before. So seeing this for the first time, this is so pale, almost looks like water. Probably looks darker on camera because I'm sitting in a red video game, but this is Natural Light light. Natural Light was the lightest beer I'd ever seen. This is about the same as that. So finger a fluffy bright white head, plenty of carbonation in the glass, but man, that looks like water with a tiny bit of yellow hue to it. What does it smell like? We just, it's funny, as we just drank we just reviewed the North Park Hoppy Pilsner, so this is probably going to smell like nothing. Yeah, definitely there's no hops. It is so wild smelling that beer and then smelling this beer. This smells like sourdough bread. And there's a sweetness to it. It's got that typical just American lager beer smell, but it's not intense. Yeah, there's a sweetness though. I don't know if this beer is brewed with corn. I could probably look on the label, but with the light and the tiny writing in my old eyes, I probably wouldn't be able to tell. It would take me a while to read it, but it smells sweet. And sourdough bready. That's what it smells like. Cheers. This would be a fun beer to do blind with Natural Light. Because Natural Light, I had mentioned, it didn't taste like much. I don't think Michelob Ultra, at least this can, it doesn't taste like much. It tastes like bread crust and sweet something. I don't even know what that sweetness is because I don't know if this is brewed with corn or rice, but it's like sweet sourdough bread crust. It doesn't have there's no hop character to it. It's super mild. I mean, obviously this beer is not offensive. If you're trying to get into beer, this probably would be a good beer to give somebody. Just be like, this is American lager, try this and see if you like it. But yeah, there's just not a whole lot to it. It's pretty, it's thin. I mean, you can see how light it is. It's watery. I mean, I'm not shitting on this beer. I cannot imagine Michelob Ultra fans are gonna come and be like, "Fucking, this beer's so good. What are you talking about?" It's just not gonna happen. But I will say, during travel baseball tournaments, when for us, we're up in the frickin' in the middle of Corona or wherever we're at up north, and it's 190,000 degrees, and you're sitting out for 4 straight games. This is a beer that you want to chug. This is thirst quenching. It's light, 4.2%. You're not going to get hammered drinking these, obviously, and it's not offensive. This is something you could just sit and pound for hours. I'm not even going to say that's what she said jokes, but yeah, there's just not a whole lot to it. Thin body, light flavor, sweet sourdough bread, no hops. A pretty forgettable beer. That's what it comes down to with this beer. There are plenty of light beers that I like. Miller Lite way better, Coors Light way better. Whatever else I could. Bud Light way better. Whatever other light beers you guys like, probably better than this one. So I get it. I mean, this is, like I said, lower calorie. They they do this thing as it's a low carb beer. I think that's Michelob Ultra. I can't remember. Maybe it's something else. It's Michelob Ultra, I think. It's packaged as that. It's like a diet beer. But if you're drinking something, because I mean, if you want to drink something because you like the flavor of it, this is not what you're going to be reaching for, unfortunately. That being said, I'll sit, and if you have a cooler full of Michelob Ultra, I'll pound them with you. I'm not afraid to do that. So we will leave it at that. That's Michelob Ultra. You guys fans of this one? There's got to be. I'm sure people will say that this isn't one of the better light macro beers. I'm sure everyone has like a favorite beer that's not Michelob Ultra. I can't imagine. I'm waiting. I guess I'll wait for the comments. Somebody like, that's my favorite beer. Good for you. I'm proud of you. So that's it. See you guys soon. Cheers.
Thank you for coming behind the bar, in the arcade, all that shit.
Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoe.